On Simplified reads, we believe that history doesn't have to be complicated or boring. The lives of extraordinary people are packed with drama, inspiration, and lessons that feel as exciting as any novel. Today, we're diving into 10 historical biographies from 2025 to 2023 that will blow your mind. We'll explore who these figures were, how their stories are told, and why these books are worth your time, all using a practical checklist to ensure you know exactly what to expect. Starting with All His Spies, The Secret World of Robert Cecil. This biography plunges you into the shadowy world of Elizabethan espionage. If you love political intrigue, secret missions, and high-stakes strategy, this book is a perfect fit. The narrative style is story-driven, blending thrilling spy plots with solid historical research. The author's depth of research is impressive, drawing from letters, official documents, and historical chronicles, so you know you're getting accurate insight. The perspective is mostly neutral, highlighting Cecil's cunning without glorifying him. The chronological structure keeps the story flowing, while vivid anecdotes, secret meetings, intelligence gathering, and political maneuvering make it feel almost like a historical thriller. The author's voice is immersive, balancing factual detail with storytelling flair. Reviews praise it for making complex history exciting, and the medium length makes it approachable for both casual readers and history buffs. For mood, it's intense and clever, perfect if you're looking for a book that keeps you turning the pages. Next up is Henry V, the astonishing triumph of England's greatest warrior king, which is ideal if you're fascinated by medieval history, warfare, and leadership. The narrative is chronological, presenting Henry's life and reign in a flowing, almost epic manner. The depth of research is strong, with letters, chronicles, and accounts of battles providing context. The perspective admires Henry V, but doesn't shy away from his ruthlessness. The pace is steady, combining political intrigue with vivid battle descriptions. Anecdotes of diplomatic negotiations and battlefield bravery keep the story alive. The author's voice is energetic and cinematic, making even complex military strategies accessible. Reviews highlight it as both educational and thrilling. For mood, it's inspiring and dramatic, and the longer length is worth the investment if you enjoy detailed historical narratives. For readers drawn to revolutionary thought, The Rebel's Clinic. The Revolutionary Lives of Frantz Fanon provides a fascinating portrait of Fanon's life and ideas. If you're interested in philosophy, decolonization, and activism, this is the book for you. The narrative mixes chronological biography with thematic explorations of Fanon's work. Research is extensive, incorporating his writings, letters, and contemporary accounts. The perspective is largely positive toward Fanon, but it critically engages with his ideas, offering balance. The pacing is thoughtful rather than fast, and engagement comes from his personal struggles, his intellectual growth, and his revolutionary actions. The author's voice is analytical but readable, making challenging ideas accessible. Reviews praise its depth, though it can feel heavy for casual readers. This is an intellectually stimulating book best read when you can focus, and the medium length makes it manageable. If pop culture and art intrigue you, Yoko, a biography is a must-read. This book explores Yoko Ono's life, her art, and her relationship with John Lennon. The narrative style is engaging and story-driven, making it feel almost like a memoir. The research draws from interviews, personal accounts, and archives. The perspective is sympathetic yet balanced, highlighting both her achievements and the controversies surrounding her. The chronological structure is interwoven with explorations of her artistic projects. Anecdotes of her creative process and personal life make her story relatable. The author's voice is warm and accessible. Reviews highlight it as humanizing and entertaining, and the medium length ensures you can enjoy it in a few sittings. The mood is light to medium, inspiring, and perfect for creative-minded readers. Hollywood enthusiasts will love Vera, the Hitchcock blonde who got away, which examines the life of an iconic actress navigating fame and the pressures of working with Alfred Hitchcock. If you're interested in film history, this biography is compelling. Its narrative is story-driven, with research from interviews and historical accounts. The perspective is sympathetic toward Vera while being critical of Hollywood's treatment of women. The chronological structure walks you through her career, while anecdotes from film sets make the story vivid. The author's voice is lively and entertaining. Reviews praise its readability and depth of insight. Mood-wise, it's light and engaging, and a shorter length makes an easy weekend read. For adventure and survival lovers, The Wager, a tale of shipwreck, mutiny, and murder offers an unputdownable story of endurance at sea. The subject is gripping, an 18th century British shipwreck, survival against the odds, and moral dilemmas among the crew. The narrative reads like a thriller, fully supported by primary documents and historical records. The perspective is neutral, letting the events and characters speak for themselves. The story moves quickly, with structured chronology highlighting suspenseful events. Anecdotes of mutiny, life-or-death struggles, and moral decisions make it intensely engaging. The author's voice is cinematic and immersive, with excellent reviews praising it as captivating. The mood is intense, adventurous, and the medium length keeps the story tight and exciting. If you're inspired by pioneering women, The Six, the untold story of America's first women astronauts, is a perfect pick. Readers interested in space, science, and gender equality will find it fascinating. The narrative blends history and personal stories, drawing from NASA archives, interviews, and documents. The perspective admires the astronauts' courage while honestly presenting the obstacles they faced. The pacing is chronological, but includes thematic sections to keep the story fresh. Anecdotes of training, missions, and personal struggles make it relatable. The author's voice is inspiring and accessible. Reviews highlight it as motivating, and the medium length ensures smooth reading. Mood-wise, it's uplifting and empowering. G-Man, J. Edgar Hoover and the Making of the American Century appeals to readers of politics, power, and American history. The subject is complex, examining Hoover's long influence on the FBI and U.S. governance. The narrative is detailed and investigative, with extensive research using FBI files and historical documents. The perspective is balanced but critical, showing Hoover's power and controversies. The pacing is methodical and chronological. Anecdotes of political maneuvering and scandals keep it engaging. The author's voice is authoritative, and reviews praise it for its depth, though casual readers may find it dense. Mood is serious and intense, with a longer length requiring patience, but rewarding readers with comprehensive insight. Jackie, Public-Private, Secret focuses on Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, blending American history, politics, and celebrity culture. If you enjoy nuanced portraits of iconic figures, this biography is ideal. The narrative combines storytelling with historical context. Research draws from interviews, letters, and public records. The perspective is balanced, showing both her public poise and private challenges. The pacing is chronological with thematic elements. Anecdotes of personal life and historical events make her story compelling. The author's voice is accessible and empathetic. Reviews praise readability. Mood is medium light, and the medium length makes it manageable and satisfying. Finally, The Summer of 1876 immerses readers in a dramatic period of American history, combining the stories of legendary figures like Custer and Sitting Bull. The subject appeals to those interested in military history, American West, and Native American history. The narrative is novelistic, drawing on diaries, letters, and historical accounts. The perspective is fairly balanced, showing multiple sides of historical conflicts. Chronological pacing interwoven with multiple viewpoints keeps the story dynamic. Anecdotes of battle and strategy make the history vivid. The author's voice is engaging and descriptive. Reviews are positive. The mood is dramatic and intense, and the medium to long length ensures an immersive experience. At Simplified Reads, we believe that history is best enjoyed when it's engaging, accessible, and alive. Each of these 10 biographies offers a unique way to experience history, whether you want adventure, inspiration, artistic insight, or political intrigue. By following our checklist, considering your interest in the subject, narrative style, research depth, pacing, perspective, anecdotes, author's voice, reviews, mood, and length, you can choose the biography that fits you best and have an unforgettable reading experience. Pick one, settle in, and let these remarkable lives take you on a journey through history that you won't forget.